Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mulligan's Island. It's great to have you here. We're starting things off early tonight. In fact, I'm going to keep this real short before we do the theme song. We're starting early tonight because some of you guys wanted to watch a college football game, and I thought that Jimmy Stadler and I might be your pregame show. We appreciate you being here. I can't wait for you to hear Jimmy Stadler, and I'll tell you what. Log on, go get yourself something fun to drink. Let your friends know that we're watching this. Let's get right into the theme song so we can get in all the songs we can with Jimmy Stadler and yours truly before that football game. Here's Rudy B with our theme song. Take it away, Rudy B.
Let's make our way down to Mexico, where we can meet the friends we know. White sand, warm sun, and H2O. It's time for us to get back to laid back. Try a different beer from our favorite six-pack. This crazy world says, come on, let's go. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island, giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, it's a Mexican hideaway. The life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. It's the right place and the right time to be south of the border again. This is the day we get to listen in. We don't sing no blues anymore. We kick off our shoes at our front door, full of wide-eyed wonder as the waves roll in. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island, giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. I'll be smiling here on Mulligan's Island.
Welcome back, everybody. And who is this guy with me? Jimmy Stadler.
Hi.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi.
What brings you to Mexico? To nice, sunny, warm Mexico?
Well, you wanted
The lure of big money.
the big money. I don't know. It's just you. I said yes. They said, Jimmy, would you come back in a couple months? And I said, how about a couple weeks?
Wow, he took it seriously.
The last show was
I was just being polite.
November. Better watch what you ask for.
Well, listen, we have a fun crowd joining us. I appreciate you guys joining us. I know we're doing this a little bit earlier. Of course, we do everything early in Mexico. So we're going to start off with a song here that tonight I can kind of relate to. I'm usually doing the show barefoot. This is as close as I get to shoes. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm kind of singing the blues right now, Jimmy.
I know. It's cold for you, huh?
Well, tell me about it. I don't wear shoes, don't sing the blues. It's never been my style. I don't play Stevie Ray. I'm the barefoot happy guy. That all changed the other day when she said, honey, try these on. My jaw dropped as she handed me the box. All I could think was run. I got the shoes blues. How in the world did she ever get me into these shoes blues? Get these things off of me. Get them off of me, Jimmy. This is wrong. The girl is evil. Tell me this is all a bad dream. I'll mow the lawn. I'll change the kids' diapers. Just don't do this to me. Size 11, black leather. Nah, this can't be true. Box after box piled up on the table. What am I gonna do with these shoes blues? How in the world did she ever get me into these shoes blues? Get these things off of me. 3 words, take them back. She looked at me and said, sorry, Jack, I'm sick of those sandals. I threw away your thongs. Now put them on. I'm gone out of here. I don't think Jimmy Stadler likes shoes. My God, what have you done? I look ridiculous. Pressed pants, button down. That ain't the worst of it. I got 10 toes wiggling around, saying set us free. It's hot and cramped and crowded in here. I'll pay the ransom. Just get me out of these shoes blues. How in the world did she ever get me into these shoes blues? Get these things off of me. Shoes blues. I can't believe people actually walk in these shoes blues. Get these things off of me. I'm begging you, baby, please. Get these shoes away from me. Get them away. No mouse, no mouse. All right, Jimmy, hand me the necktie.
Thank you. Good night.
Hold on. You keep talking while I fix our heater, which is about to explode.
But you can catch it live. I thought that was applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a major gas leak on Mulligan's Island. Jimmy, just pretend we're not about to explode. Keep talking.
Mulligan's Island. Oh, you already got a theme song.
All right, well, Jimmy.
It's kind of cold on Mulligan's Island. I mean, what are we at, 50s, 60s?
The wind chill is definitely below 80. I don't like that.
Below
All
80.
right, we've already got requests. So, Turk Sims, nice to have you. Jeff Price, I heard it's very cold in Pine Top. So, Jimmy, I know this is, it's getting past your beer time, isn't it?
Oh, man.
How's that for a song intro? Let's get right to the
Just
point.
get right to it.
That means play the damn song.
I think I do it in F. F?
Yeah. All right. Well, Jimmy refuses to play even one song unless the crowd out there goes absolutely hog wild crazy. All right. They're going crazy, Jimmy.
100 bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the
It'll
wall.
be a long night on Mulligan's Island. We have no heat.
One more song. Where did I go wrong when I woke up today? Was it the wrong side of the bed? Everything I said came out the wrong way. As those clouds roll in,
Love that chord.
well, I don't feel so great. 'Cause the thought of a beer is the sunshine in my rainy day. Sing along! It's past my beer time. You know, get me to a bar. Somebody turn on my nightlight and take the keys of my car. Tell me a beer time story that makes me cozy and warm.
Like that.
I'll leave my troubles behind. I need to unwind. It's past my beer time. I hear you in Ohio. They say a man can't live just by bread alone. He needs some stale potato chips and across his lips a little bit of foam. Some say that it's a sin. Old Jimbo's gone astray. But I'm sure that the Lord had a cold one on the seventh day. Amazing beer, how sweet the taste. It's past my beer time. Get me to the bar. Somebody turn on my nightlight and take the keys of my car. Tell me a beer time story that makes me cozy and warm. Woo! I'll leave my troubles behind. I need to unwind. It's past my beer time. I'm feeling a little cranky.
Jimmy Stadler, everybody! Okay, now he's just showing off.
You know the words. Here we go. It's past my beer time. Oh, get me to a bar. Somebody turn on the nightlight and take the keys of my car. Take them. Tell me a beer time story that makes me cozy and warm. I'll leave my troubles behind when I'm singing it one more time. It's past my beer time.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, get me to a bar. Somebody turn on the nightlight. Take the keys of my car. Tell me a beer time story that makes me cozy and warm. I'll leave my troubles behind. I need to unwind. It's past my beer time. I'll leave my troubles behind. I need to unwind. It's past my time.
Jimmy Stadler, everybody!
I'm wearing my captain's hat because it was windy and
Yeah.
my hair is an atrocity. Unless I just stay in the wind.
The hat is very sexy, Jimmy. It's a sexy look on you.
Thank you.
Yes, it's all about
this?
sex appeal on Mulligan's Island, folks. That's what this show is all about.
Little rap.
Knock it off. This is getting ridiculous. All right, we've already got a couple of requests coming in. Jeff Price is our very first one of the day. Right. Jeff, thanks for joining us. I know you are in Pine Top. You wrote to me this morning and said it is 30 degrees, and that is just wrong, Jeff. So we are going to warm things up right now for you. I know Jeff right now, he loves Pine Top, but he's thinking about turning around and running back down this way. Let's get him down here to Mexico and turn around and run.
What would you like on this song?
How about guitar?
One guitar coming up. Are you a skier, Jeff?
I believe he is. So I just talked on the phone a couple nights ago with a guy who wrote this song, Kelly McGuire. And I'm so excited to play with Kelly, Sonny Jim, and John Patty at this year's Island Fest, Isla Mujeres, Mexico. I'm running out of things to say while Jimmy gets ready on the guitar.
I feel a drop D.
This is the longest intro I've ever done for this song. Quite possibly the most boring intro I've ever done for the song. There we are. He was just waiting for me to say, ladies and gentlemen, on guitar, it's Jimmy Stadler.
I love you.
Nobody clapped. Not one person clapped.
Go back to the piano.
From a week in paradise, I got used to holding you close every night. As we come down from the clouds and touch the ground, you're squeezing my hand so tight. But a paradise is behind us, where we learned less is really more, and all we needed was each other. Then what are we coming back for? Let's do it, everybody! Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free, or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Hold on, sorry about that. This big old city so full of people, buzzing around like flies, all stressed out in their everyday world, dressed up in their suits and their ties, trying to achieve the next level. With a bonus, they can buy that new car or a big house just to keep the family. They think those things are who they are. Here we go. Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free, or make love on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Jimmy Stadler wrote this next part of the song. La 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 la.
Love those words.
La 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 la. He was drinking tequila that night. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now we were suffering from a delusion. We could leave all this behind. No choice but collect our baggage. Get ready for that 9-to-5 grind. As we lugged our way to the exit, I could see the question in her eyes. So I answered with a smile. I grabbed her hand. Next plane back to paradise. Here we go. Let's turn around and run back to that Mexico sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free, or make love on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. One more time, let's all run. Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some Captain Morgan rum. Now we can snorkel for free, love on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Sounds like a game plan to me, Jimmy Stadler. How about you?
I'm telling you. Whew.
Going out for Jeff Price, watching us from Pine Top, Arizona tonight, where it's slightly colder than here. All right.
Yeah, not as cold as Taos. Hey, New Mexico. Thanks for listening and watching.
I'm wondering if your brother Martin, is he tuned in and watching us tonight? Martin
I
Stadler?
don't know. Hey, Columbus. Are you watching the game? Oh, it didn't start yet, right?
Not yet. We are the pregame show.
They don't want to watch that game anyway because they're from Ohio.
All right. Well, what do you got for us, Stadler?
Let's do. Should we do the birthday song?
You know what? Let's tell them why.
All right.
Why are we going to do the birthday song tonight? We have a special occasion here in the studio audience. Cheryl, come here so they can see you.
Come on, Cheryl.
Come on over here, Cheryl. It's Cheryl's birthday, everybody. And she is the one handling your request tonight. We almost just lost our backup heater. This is about to get ugly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cheryl and it's her birthday. Cheryl, is there anything you'd like to say to this crowd, this pregame crowd tonight?
Thanks for coming out. Football can wait.
I love you.
I'm really looking forward to Jimmy playing his special birthday song. He did it once for me about 4 years ago at La Palapa Grega, and it was just an awesome night, so I've been looking forward to this.
Well, I think we know what song Jimmy's about to do. Cheryl, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And seriously, I'm very honored that she would spend her birthday here with us, and she's actually, we put her on the clock. She's taking your request tonight. Give it up for Cheryl, everybody. All right, Jimmy, the lady would like to hear a song. Play her a song.
Don't hurt yourself. This guy's making me laugh over here. When they said get down, they meant musically. All right. It's a 3-ring hullabaloo. Here we go. Well, birthdays ain't so bad if you think of the good life that you have. The music and family, travels and friends, how could it get better? We'll see in the end. Oh, now let's just celebrate your life, the good times that follow the strife. You're alive and we're glad. Let's be happy, not sad, 'cause birthdays ain't so bad. Did you ever think life wasn't fair? And the next day you're off to the county fair, and you're spinning around on a merry-go-round. You realize your smile had just been upside down. Oh, now let's just celebrate your life, the good times that follow the strife. You're alive and we're glad. Let's be happy, not sad, everybody, 'cause birthdays ain't so bad. Now I'd like you to pucker up. Here we go. Whistle along. Boom, boom goes another year. joy in every tear. Sometimes it's the crying that help get us here. Oh, now let's just celebrate life, the good times that follow the strife. Oh, you're alive and we're glad. Let's be happy, not sad, 'cause birthdays ain't so bad. You're alive and we're glad. Let's be happy, not sad, 'cause birthdays, everybody, ain't so bad. No, 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 no. Happy birthday to you. A little dry. I need a little more PBR.
Cheryl, that was probably the best birthday treatment anybody's ever gotten on this show. Give it up for Jimmy Stadler. Wow. Nice
Well,
job,
shucks.
Jimmy. And Cheryl, thank you again for being here with us. All right. So we got some requests coming in. Do you have a
Excellent.
chart for a little bit of rain?
I think I might even have
You might have that one.
I did hear it. Last time I was here, Mark and I exchanged our USB units. That sounds weird if you don't know what a USB is.
Yes. Can we stop talking about our units?
And he's got 14 albums to my 7. So he's, I've been letting it play like for almost 2 months. It's like, my God, he's got a lot of songs. I got to get busy.
Yeah,
It's been wonderful though.
I handed Jimmy a USB with 14 albums. I said, I'll just run through each song 4 or 5 times. All right, well, we got a request here, and actually 2 folks who would like to hear the song. One of them was with us here last week at our show. He was in our studio audience. And Jason Cunningham. Jason, it was so good seeing you here in the studio audience. Thanks for watching tonight. Jason doesn't mind me saying this. He likes to he goes to the gym and he watches us while he's on his treadmill.
Wow.
And he's looking great. That guy, every time I see him, he's in better and better shape.
Thanks to you.
So, yes, it's all about my music is the reason Jason looks so good. Also, I want to say hello to Turk Sims. Turk, watching us from Texas tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Nancy, too, if you're watching. This is a song that they would all like to hear. And I don't know. You might have done this one on a mandolin. So the multi-talented Jimmy Stadler is about to break out another instrument here, and I'd love to hear him playing this one. This would be an F.
F. Which one's F?
So by request, we got a good crowd watching tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in before the college football game. I appreciate it. All right, Jimmy, let's sing this next song, just like we rehearsed it.
Just like we rehearsed it.
Welcome to our rehearsal, everybody.
Earn while you learn.
1, 2. When I was 17 years old, we moved to Tascosa. My daddy was determined to make some dreams come true. I swore I'd never let him down as long as I was breathing. Working dawn till dark, side by side, doing all that we could do. Trying to stay alive, trying to stay together. We were praying if we worked real hard, we'd see our lives get better. Daddy kept on saying, son, our luck is bound to change. With the good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. Never rained a single drop, and our dreams were bound to fail. It's hard to watch a whole year's crop turn to dust in one dry spell. There was nothing anyone could do and nothing we could say. We just loaded what was left of our lives on a truck and drove away. Trying to stay alive, trying to stay together. We were praying if we worked real hard, we'd see our lives get better. Daddy kept on saying, son, our luck is bound to change. With a good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. We were down but not defeated. All those years ago, our failures taught me how to reap those seeds my daddy sowed. I woke up this morning and jumped up in my truck. I drove out to the farthest field and I turned my collar up. I walked down in that winter wheat and I touched it with my hands and thanked the Lord for blessing me with those years with my old man, and for keeping us alive, for keeping us together, for listening to those desperate prayers and making our lives better. Daddy always told me, son, our luck is bound to change. With a good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. A little bit of rain. A little bit of rain. Mm-hmm. Right here. Yeah, Jimmy Stadler, great job on the Mando. Going out for Jason and going out for Turk Sims. Thank you guys both for tuning in, all your support of the show. All right. So the man of the sexy hat over here, what do you got for us?
Well, how about a sexy song?
Oh, you got a request here. Tom Copeland's got one for you.
Right.
Tom is
Easy.
awesome music fan. This guy, I believe last time you were here, ended up picking up your music. Tom is a loyal supporter of the show, and he loves independent artists of all different genres and is a fan of your music. So I'd say make Tom Copeland happy by playing his request.
And I want to say hi to the Olsen family. Hey, Ollie, Erica, Mike, Mark, Mike. Anyway, the Olsen family. And Ollie, you are doing great on the piano. You've just blown me away. He was one of my students, and hopefully still. And he is proof of what practice and passion for music can.
Let's get him on my show.
Tell you.
He'll
be driving in
let's get
about
him as a
4
guest.
He'll be driving in 4 years. Right? Anybody can drive.
So he's 12?
I think so.
Does he work cheap?
Maybe.
I'd love to have him as a guest. Are you cheaper than Jimmy? He's running me broke, man. Since I have Jimmy on the show, can I please point out the tip link? I'm kidding. Is it okay? O le apago esto.
We can smooth it.
No. ¿Sabes algo? Le apago esto. Should I turn that one off?
What do you think?
Or if you want, Jimmy, I can move that heater over this way.
Okay, let's move it to that way.
Pablo, ¿puedes moverlo? Hold on one second, guys. We're about to set Jimmy's piano on fire.
I was trying to compare it to a hot gig outside in the summer in New Mexico. Because this piano.
Sí, está bien. Sí.
Oh, right.
Is that heating ya?
That's good. That's so good, yeah. Actually, I'm not too.
Tal vez, Pablo, un poquito más angulado aquí. Yo creo que le pega a los dos. Así.
All right.
Is that good?
I heard the Rolling Stones are going to be in New Orleans at the Jazz Fest. You know why? They need the money.
Yes.
They're so egocentric. All right. All right. And then, we got to do tattoos and toe shoes sooner or later. All right. Thank you, guys. So I'll do. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans and miss it each night and day. I know I'm not wrong, the feeling just grows stronger the longer I stay away. Oh, New Orleans. Well, I was born in the great state of Ohio. I made my way down to that Louisiana bayou. I did things in another town I might regret. Well, I fit right into New Orleans, brother, you can bet. Well, I went down to the big muddy Mississippi River. I met a woman who was a hustler and a giver. I heard the gospel music coming from a big old tent. There was something about that town that made me hell-bent. Well, I behaved like it was a Mardi Gras day. I wish I didn't live 1,000 miles away. So let's go back to the Big Easy. There's no place like the Big Easy. I had the soft shell crab in the morning for my breakfast. I had the barbecued oysters and beer in the afternoon. Ooh, 5 days at the New Orleans Jazz Fest. It took its toll on me, I paid it till the end of June. 'Cause I felt like I was somebody else. I took all my worries, I put them right on the shelf. So let's go back to the Big Easy. There's no place like the Big Easy. Everybody, let's go back to the Big Easy. There's no place like the Big Easy. Oh yeah. It was Mardi Gras Day. I wish I didn't live so far away. And I felt like I was somebody else. I took all my worries, I put them on the shelf. Well, I put them on the shelf. Let's go back to the Big Easy. There's no place like the Big Easy. Ooh, I wanna go back to the Big Easy. There's no place like New Orleans, woo, or St. Carlos. Oh, when those saints go marching in, when those saints go marching in, oh, how I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, let's go back to the Big Easy. There's no place, I'm on my way. There's no place like the Big Easy.
I taught him how to do that. Jimmy Stadler, everybody.
Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you.
Love that song, man. So tell us very quickly, musically, the CDs. How many albums have you got out?
I myself am selling 7, but I've got other ones that I should have put on there, but like with the South by Southwest band. But 7 albums on there, and it's my life's work, and like it's the size of this guitar pick, my life's work. Musically, you just put it in your USB drive, and there's everything I've done for my whole life.
Well, that's awesome, Jimmy. Jimmy, we've got several of your students who are watching the show tonight. We're getting comments from people saying Jimmy is the best teacher ever. So good. Well, it's great having Jimmy Stadler back on the show. We got some requests coming in, including one from Minnesota. John Sherwin would like to hear a song. I don't know if you know this one. Even the Bad Days Are Good.
If it's on that USB,
How about throw some piano on? Let's see what happens here. But first, have whatever's in that shot glass.
I just can't. Okay. Is this Barracuda? Is that what this is?
So last night I was sitting in the bar watching a football game. I'm watching a football game with my kid last night, and we're just talking. And all of a sudden, I look at the end of the table. There's Jimmy Stadler sitting there all by himself, and I don't know how long you had been sitting there, but we ended up having a couple of shots of tequila, and we haven't stopped. I'm kidding you. Salud, everybody.
Salud.
And
Happy New Year.
the biggest thing about tonight's show is let us know what you think of Jimmy's hat. Does the hat stay? Does the hat go? It's all about the hat tonight.
The hat or the hair?
Okay.
I'm not talking about a rabbit.
All right, the hat or the hair. John Sherwin, this song goes out for you, and I'm glad you were able to make it for the show. Even the bad days are good. Do you agree with me, Jimmy Stadler?
Oh, I agree.
My first moment as a member of the human race. They spanked my butt and told me welcome to this place. I kicked and screamed, but what could I do when the doc said we're gonna circumcise you? Hey, looking back, I could have had a better day. Stop wincing, Jimmy. I turned 5 and they sent me off to school, where I memorized prayers and I thought I was pretty cool. I actually was semi-cool, Jimmy. Till one day in the middle of the Our Father, I couldn't hold back a trickle of water. Uh-oh, please God, get me out of here, amen. Now you could say I've hit some bumps along the road. Why complain, cause that's just the way it goes. Now even my bad days are good. I wouldn't change a thing even if I could. Sure, every now and then life drags me down, but here I am still hanging round. Now there was that nun back in first grade who said, wipe that silly grin off your face. Hey, tell me why I should. And even my bad days are good. Play some good days over there. Went off to college and I got that business degree, 'cause I heard that the corporate world was the place to be. But I soon found out that I didn't fit in, and I swore I'd never wear that tie again. So much for my future as a CEO. So I bought a guitar and I figured out how to play. Walked into a bar and I wound up on a stage, singing James Taylor, Croce, and Buffett, and all the drunks threw dollars in the bucket. And the boss said, we'll see you next Saturday night. Now thank God that tie fit a little too tight, or I might not be sitting here singing this song tonight. Here we go. Now even my bad days are good. I wouldn't change a thing even if I could. Sure, every now and then life drags me down, But here I am still hanging round. So there was that nun back in first grade who said, wipe that silly grin off your face. Hey, tell me why I should. And even my bad days are good. All right, Jimmy, play us some really good days now. So I'll be that old guy on the stage who still got that silly grin on his face, like everybody should. 'Cause even our bad days are good. Help me out, Jimmy. Even our bad days are good. Everybody.
Right now.
Even our bad days are good. Birthday girl. Even our bad days are good. Mike and Jamie. Even our bad days are good. Everybody. Even our bad days are good. My first moment as a member of the human race. They spanked my butt and told me, welcome to this place. Yes, going on for John Sherwin. John and Carol, thanks for watching us in Minnesota tonight.
What was,
All right,
what
Jim.
was that nun's name? Do you remember?
Sister Rita.
Sister Rita, first grade.
First grade.
Okay, my first grade teacher's name was Sister Irenaeus.
Wow.
That's really cool. What's the next song? Yeah, she
That's
made,
not a very common name, is it?
well.
Okay,
Keep the hat.
so far it's 6-0 on keep that. They don't like your hair very much. They want so people want you to keep them both.
How about a man bun?
No. We don't like the man bun.
Not on a
Okay,
65
no, that is
year-old.
prohibited on Mulligan's Island. Okay.
Sister Irenaeus, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she got me with my shoes off. Anyway, that's... So how many years of Catholic school did you go to?
All the way, through grade school and high school. And then,
So 12 years.
yes.
Me too.
Did you?
Yes.
And how many kids in your family?
9.
Not you beat us out. We got 8 kids.
I saw
wow.
the picture in your book.
You are Catholic. Wow. That's impressive, dude. We come from families of 17 kids
We should
between
have a-
us. Wow.
Family reunion, there'd be 300 people there.
Even our Mormon friends out there going, dude, that's messed up.
Yeah,
All right. Well, Jimmy Stadler, have you got another request here? Yeah, you do.
Oh, tattoos. And you wanted, we got to do one for Bunny, of course.
Yes.
Also, but we could do tattoos. Wow. Oh, wait a minute.
You okay?
Here, hold on a second.
All right, he needs a cushion, everybody. There we go. Okay, we're just thankful on Mulligan's Island that the gas tank has not exploded yet. That is going to be a great show closer, though. That's how the show ends.
It went viral.
I mean, forget Rudy B's theme song. When the gas tank explodes, that's when the credits start going. Wow, that's the ratings boost we need.
I'm going to have some
Barracuda. All right. Salud. Salud, my friend.
Bacanara.
Yes.
Reminds me of my old buddy.
All right. Well, this ought to make the next song a little more interesting.
Yes. See if I remember my own words. How does it start? Oh, just it's in key to B. Key to B. Actually, I co-wrote this song with incredible songwriter, my brother-in-law, John White. He did get a credit. He didn't get any money, right, John? What camera are we on? Does this hat make my nose look big? No, your nose makes your nose look big.
I just thought you had a small face.
Well, I was sitting at a bar with a full mason jar of a ice cold, fresh, locally brewed beer. I look up, what do I see? This little honey, she was staring at me. Something told me that I should have stayed in my chair. Yeah, I saw the tag tattoos and toe shoes, and a smile that wouldn't quit. I was trying to ignore her, but I was getting pretty lit. So I moved a little bit closer so I could have a better view of the girl with the tattoos and the toe shoes. Remember the toe shoes, anybody? Toe shoes, you know. Well, those had to be the longest toes I'd ever seen. I kinda like the ones on old King Kong. Gone wrong. There was a tattoo above her butt, but my eyes remained unshut. But I could have sworn he said, "Welcome, come on in." Tattoos and toe shoes, and a body that wouldn't quit. I was trying to ignore her, but I was getting pretty rich. Now I was a little bit closer, and I had a better view of the girl with the tattoos and the toe shoes. All right. Time where she was tapping her toes to the beat of the band. I could have sworn those feet were 2 extra hands. She had another one up on her neck. He said, "I'm looking for love, and now you're making me a wreck." With those tattoos and toe shoes and a body that wouldn't quit, I was trying to ignore her, but I was getting pretty lit. Well, now I was a little bit closer, and I had a better view of the girl with the tattoos and the toe shoes. That pretty girl with the tattoos and the toe shoes. One more time. The girl with the tattoos and the toe shoes. That was most of it.
Yes.
What, you know?
Haven't heard that one.
Did you see people wear toe shoes ever?
No.
They never really took
I
off.
thought you were saying tofu. Thought this is a really weird song.
That might be better.
Tattoos and tofu.
Toe shoes. And the toe shoes didn't go over that well. Either did the song.
Well, how's the
like
hat
it.
going over? That's the biggest question. That's all we care about on Mulligan's Island tonight is what's the vote count on the hat?
Yeah, and
we were at 6-0 before on keep the hat.
It's a hat show.
They've leveled off. Okay, but
That's
so far no nays. Everybody's liking the hat. Okay, good.
There was one horse said nay.
Yes, just one. Well, I'll tell you what. We do have a request from Maria. Maria's watching us. I believe she's still up in Canada, and she is missing the white sand, the warm sun, and the salty H2O of San Carlos. And hopefully we're going to get her down here. Do you know this one?
I heard it.
All right. That's all you
telling
need.
you, you're
probably a guitar on this one. Probably
guitar. All right.
Yeah. So, Maria, we miss you down here. Maria's a lot of fun, and we're going to get her back to San Carlos soon. And hope everybody's having a good time tonight. It's great having Jimmy Stadler back. Is this your third time on the show now?
It is.
Third time.
It is. We did one a year ago, then one in November, and now.
Well, awesome. And we got a big show coming up tomorrow in San Carlos out at Loma Del Mar. It's going to be a big crowd coming out. Going to be a lot of fun for a 4 o'clock show. We can't wait to do it. So thank you, Jimmy, for being a part of this. And Maria, this song goes out for you.
All right, got to be in tune.
craving. I can't fight the urge. Try to kick the habit, but it keeps on getting worse. I've given up on rehab. It's far too late. This lifelong addiction is impossible to break. Give me some white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. You know what, Jimmy? This intervention's useless. It's out of my control. 12 steps from the ocean. Who needs 12 more? When you got white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Oh! Now it goes back to my childhood, that very first trip. Watching the waves roll in mesmerized this kid. By the time they dragged me up the beach and shoved me in the car, I knew no matter where I'd go, I'd never get too far. From white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Now the sea's outside my window, there's a beach outside my door. And those three things still turn me on, just like long ago. What are they, Jimmy? White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Oh! So keep your change of seasons, the winter and the cold. Send me a postcard with pictures of the snow. I'll look at it and shiver and just shake my head as I'm putting on my flip-flops and stepping out instead into the white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Jimmy Stadler! Take all your sweaters, set them on fire. Slap on some sunscreen, put on some Kelly McGuire. Then turn around and run right to the place you ought to be. Get your butt into some beach chair down here with me. In white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Living by the sea is so good for the soul. I pinch myself and wonder who could ask for more than white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. There's no cure for this addiction. Every day I overdose on white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Oh! Jimmy, are you addicted? Oh. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Going out from Maria. All right, well, we got more requests coming in. Sure appreciate you guys being with us tonight. Appreciate all your support on the show, too. We got the tip link on there. And then, Jimmy, it's great to have you on here, too. Hey, speaking of great guests like Jimmy, every single week we try to bring you somebody interesting or travel videos, whatever. Every week we try to do something different. Next week, we have a wonderful group coming in here. We were just talking about them yesterday, as a matter of fact. They are from Salida, Colorado, and Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Husband-wife duo of Duke and Tammy Shepard. And they are known as Pint and a Half. And they are wonderful. They were with me here probably a month and a half ago. We had a great show, and they're coming back. They love San Carlos so much on their first visit, they're already coming down to stay for like another month. Wow. So I'll have them here next week. They live not too far south of you for a good part of the year in Truth or Consequences, right?
TOC.
Yeah, so I'm hoping you guys can meet up because they are Jimmy Stadler fans.
I went past
I believe they're even watching us tonight, so I hope you guys will hook up at some point.
Hey, yeah, let's hook up. Half pint. What is it? Pint and a
Pint
half.
and a half.
Pint and a half. And for a month. Do they play in San Carlos when they're down here?
Well, I think their only show as of right now that they're doing is going to be right here.
Well, then
Although,
better get
who
it.
knows, they may line up a house concert or something. But that's going to be next Monday. That'll be at our regular time of 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going a little early tonight because of the football game. But and thank you guys for popping in on this. So what do you got for us, Stadler?
Well, I thought we could even swap verses. I know you did a Jimmy Buffett tribute lately over at Loma Del Mar. And,
Yes.
And our friend Tammy, who's coming down here as we're leaving. Sorry about that. But Pirate Looks at 40?
Yeah, you doing G?
Sure.
Or what are you doing then?
It doesn't matter.
So this going out for Tammy?
Tammy, it's going out to Tammy, our friends Tammy and Ed up in Taos, Cyane, and they'll probably catch you somewhere.
Yeah, nice.
Right,
Well, thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
Let's see let's do this song just like we practiced it.
All right, just like we practiced it. I got a good solo planned out on this,
Oh yeah?
on my marimba.
You want something like this?
Sure. What? You take the first verse.
Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. I've wanted to sail upon your water since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all.
Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate, arriving too late, arriving too late.
I done a bit of smuggling, I've run my share of grass. I made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last. Never meant to last.
Well, I have been drunk now for over 2 weeks. I passed out and I rallied and I sprung a few leaks. I gotta stop wishing, I better go fishing down to rock bottom again. Just a few friends, thank God for my friends.
And I go for younger women. No comments out of you, Stadler.
okay.
I know what you're thinking. Live with several a while. Though I ran them away, they'll come back someday. Still could manage to smile. Just takes a while. Just takes a while.
Mother, Mother Ocean, after all these years I found that occupational hazard being occupation's just not around. I feel like I'm drowned. So I head uptown when I feel like I'm drowned. I go to Imus, Miramar town. I feel like I'm drowned. I go to San Carlos town.
Yes. Tammy, hope you enjoyed that. We hadn't planned on playing that song tonight. Nice job, Jimmy. So, Jimmy, we've both been doing this a long time. We were just talking last night over a couple shots of tequila, and even before the show today, how much after all these years we love doing what we're doing. And in fact, Jimmy, you may not remember after the shots of tequila, but we had a conversation last night, and we said, you know, if either one of us got lucky and won the lottery, would we still go and want to do gigs? The answer was hell yes.
Oh, yeah.
We both said, wow, we'd want to do this even more. We'd like actually want to go to the studio and do songs the way we really want to do them and everything, but
Right.
there's no way we'd quit.
No.
You love this as much as I do.
I mean, it's what we love to do. We love playing music. I love the magic and the camaraderie. I mean, we hit it off the first night. We met y'all at the Creek Palapa Grega.
We did.
And
It was a magical night. Susan King, rest
Susan
in
King.
peace.
Rest
Susan
in
King
peace.
called me up and said, there's this guy over playing down the road at a place called the Hair of the Dog. And I was over at La Palapa, and she said, can I send him over to sing with you? I mean, you guys would just hit it off. And I said, I don't know. I mean, I play my own songs and stuff. I'm just not sure we'd really gel. And Susan was persistent. She said, you guys have got to meet. And thank God for Susan King, because next thing I knew, you came over, you walked in, set up a piano. And not only did we have a magical night, but then Omar walked in.
Omar.
And he was kind of a San Carlos legend too. And the three of us had a heck of a night to start off our relationship. And it's just been awesome since. So I'm so glad, Jimmy, that we've met and that we're able to do
Mark,
this.
thanks
And I'm
for
so
having
glad
me.
these people put up with us.
you are a music, warrior.
Go on.
Did I
No,
tell you?
yeah.
Did I tell you the rest of the story about that night, everybody?
Go ahead.
Well, after I sat in with Mark, and the place was packed, and he's got the whole crowd singing his songs, and they were like, "This is great! This is so great!" I'm standing out there with Bunny and my brother and sister-in-law, Marilyn and John, and standing there watching Mark. I'm just like so happy, and this cat walks by and pees on me. I'm not kidding. I'm feeling like really on top of the world. I'm so international.
Well, I want you to be careful, because there is a cat that shows up during our shows. It's not my cat. But the last 3 or 4 shows, this cat shows up. It likes the music. And so be careful, Jimmy.
It's called the Humble Cat.
Yes. It's around here. So 12 votes for Jimmy's long hair and the hat. Boy, you're doing well here. And there are no hanging chads here. This is a definite victory for you. So I think we ought to go ahead and declare this as a victory.
Okay.
The exit polls are showing that you've won this thing. All right. Hey, I would like to do... Oh, we even had some local kids out here listening to
them
the
in,
show.
give them some
Tell
beer.
them to come on in. That's fine. Hey, we got a birthday girl here tonight, and she requested a song. Same beer.
Oh, I love that song.
And we're going to get a little help on this song. You're going to see partway through the song how our friend Mike Miller, who is here, is assisting us on the visuals of this next song. You don't know what I'm talking about, but at the moment you will. Okay? Do you need the chart on this one?
Nope, hold on.
So this goes out for Cheryl, who is spending her birthday here, taking requests for us along with Bill, and we really appreciate it and hope she's having a wonderful birthday today. Yeah, that's right. Bill says, I know how to show her a good time. Hey, Bill, this probably saved you a very expensive dinner.
Hey, those Cheetos don't...
Okay. Okay, Bill's in trouble because we just found out that it's not just her birthday night. She celebrates a birthday week. Bill is not off the hook. He's going to be forking it out.
Eggs Benny, where? Oh,
All right. Well, this song right here goes out for Cheryl, and of course, it was co-written and sung as a duet with my buddy Tom Shepard.
That
That's
is
right.
such a cool thing.
Yeah.
What do I play on this? At 160 beats per minute.
Guitars.
Guitar?
Yeah, let's do guitars on it.
Mark,
Ready?
I'm telling you, I kind of went through so many songs. I'm like, this is a good one. And Bunny's writing them down. I'm like, this is a good one. So they're
All right.
good. They're
Well,
all
thank
good.
you. Thank you. And big credit to Tom Shepard on this one.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Going out for our birthday girl. And Jason Cunningham, I know it's one of your favorites too. So I hope you'll sing along with us out there. Here we go. The old man drank a beer every now and then. One day we cracked a couple, just me and him. At 80 years old, all the stories he could tell you about his far-flung friends from France to Venezuela. He said I swigged Fosters with Aussies and Guinness in an Irish pub, a Shiner Bock and Luckenbach, and Buddy, sure enough, it's all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. It's all the same beer, different can.
I agree.
Our pal Tom Shepard played a tour overseas, singing for all our folks stationed in the Middle East, at the ambassador's home right there in Riyadh. He sang a special song he'd written about his dad. And when the show was over, he was loading up his van. This guy walked up to Tom and stuck out his hand. He said, that song about your father really meant a lot to me, 'cause I just lost mine and you described him perfectly. Now that man had on a white robe, he wore sandals on his feet, he had a gutra on his head, and man, it ain't that hard to see we're all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. Now the old man said, I believe God's gonna get a good laugh when we learn, all of us, Buds and Millers and Land Sharks and Coors, and yeah, Jimmy, even Pabst. Are all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. The more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. Yes! Good job, Jimmy. And we want to thank Mike and Jamie Miller for the visual effect of the actual Pabst beer on this one. Thank you. Yes, and you're actually a Pabst drinker, aren't you? You like Pabst.
Peebers.
He does.
Yeah,
Very
Peebers.
good. Well done, Mike and Jamie.
Case for $2.
All right, so does Jimmy have another request? Oh, you got it. We will do that one too.
Is that, I could love you like that. Is that one?
Yeah, I wrote that one.
See, you made all that
I'm
money.
big
and you
time,
still...
dude. Yeah, that's right. So, Jimmy, it's your turn here.
Oh, let's do the one about the tree.
Oh, this is a beautiful song. First time I heard this song was Seaside Realty brought us in to do a Welcome Back San Carlos event. Big crowd was there. I want to thank Seaside Realty for that.
Yeah, really.
And I sat down and just wanted to listen to Jimmy for a song, and he pulled this one out of his hat. I believe it's a song written by Susan Gibson and Michael Hearn.
Yeah, and Monica Smart. Susan Gibson wrote Wide Open Spaces, and
Well, yeah.
she's a great songwriter and a really wonderful woman.
Well, if it's okay with you, Jimmy, I'm going to sit down and, like everybody watching the show, just enjoy you doing this song. Everybody give it up for the one and only Jimmy Stadler.
Thank you to the universe. By the way, Balsam Range is a band, I believe, out of North Carolina. Balsam Range, they recorded this song. They're an incredible band. They played it. My buddy Michael Hearns, who co-wrote the song. Big Barn Dance. Oh, I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna say to Michael Hearn?
Is Michael Hearn watching?
He did. But tell him, Mike, I'm gonna beat you like a redheaded stepchild.
Michael's watching? Michael Hearn.
See, we gave him the credit.
I hear about you from so many friends of mine. Kelly McGuire's talked about you. Jimmy, of course, has great things to say. I want to meet you someday, Michael. I hope that happens soon and we can have a beer together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kelly McGuire's watching too? Jeez. Kelly. Okay, Kelly, I want you to know I owe you 7 cents. We played Turn Around and Run. I was trying to hide it. I didn't know you were watching, so the check is in the mail.
Check's in the mail.
Kelly, I'm glad you're with us tonight. Thanks for watching.
I'm sure Kelly knows Susan and Michael. And
He does. I believe Susan and Michael, along with Shake Russell, your buddy,
Yep.
have played with Kelly at his up close and personal songwriter shows that he hosts in League City. And so he's got some connections with you too. And Kelly is another one that I hope you get a chance to meat sometime. You guys would really hit it off.
let's meet Kelly. Hey, let's hit me up on Facebook, Instagram.
Oh, you sound so cool now, don't you? You don't even know what any of that stuff is.
What was that first one they had before Facebook?
MySpace.
MySpace.
Oh, you know what was so great?
Thank you.
My brother David, I still remember, years ago when websites were still relatively new. That's how long I've been doing this. My brother David, when he was just a young kid, goes, "Mark, you got to get a website." I go, "What do I need a website for?" Right? And he goes, "Oh," and he's telling me about the benefits, the World Wide Web. Of course, I'm blissfully unaware of all this stuff living in Mexico. And so I spend all this time. I hire somebody. It takes me months. I put together a website. I go to my brother Dave, and I said, "Dave, I got a website." He goes, "Website? Nobody does websites anymore. Everybody does MySpace." I was like, I learned a valuable lesson.
Right.
By the time I learned something, it's obsolete. Jimmy Stadler, everybody. You're supposed to go crazy when I say Jimmy Stadler, everybody.
All right.
I
Well,
want to try that one more time. Jimmy Stadler, everybody. That's what they were thinking
All right.
all along.
Well, I know my wife Bunny likes this, so this is for Bunny also, and I'll try to do it as much of the justice that it deserves. Michael Hearn down in New Braunfels, San Marcos, Texas area there. See you soon. Yeah, Google this song. Evergreen. Just when I think I'm gone, something brings me back as my train of thought slips off the track. Feeling my way through crossways and blind. It's what you seek, not what you find. I don't mind things that don't matter these days. The time I spend on worries never pays when the leaves are changing from green to gold. I'll change with them, I'll be so bold. In vivid colored dreams, nothing's what it seems. I've turned inside out and back again. I'm stuck out on this limb, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. I've been 10 years lost in strange scenery, like an old dust devil chasing down a tumbleweed. I try to lay down roots so I could just stay there. I blew out my candle and I prayed a little prayer. I don't mind things that don't matter these days. The time I spend on worry never pays. Well, the leaves are changing from green to gold. I'll change with them, I'll be so bold. In vivid colored dreams, nothing's what it seems. I've turned inside out and back again. I'm stuck out on this limb, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. You know, Cheryl, I really can't complain. I've enjoyed the ride. Just because I'm running doesn't mean I'm hiding. This wanderlust put me off the map. I followed my heart till it brought me back. I don't mind things that don't matter these days. The time I spend on worry never pays. Well, the leaves are changing from green to gold. I'll change with them, I'll be so bold. In vivid colored dreams, nothing's what it seems. I turned inside out and back again. I'm stuck out on this limb, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. I'm stuck out on this limb, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. Evergreen.
Great job. Beautiful.
Nice song. Mike, I hope you and Susan and Monica make a lot of money, or at least a lot of pesos.
Beautiful song, Jimmy.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, I
That's
love
a great
that
song.
one.
I love
yeah.
that song.
Nice performance of it.
Thank you.
So, yeah. Everybody doing good out there? I love it. We got a nice crowd watching us tonight.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys joining us. We've got a couple of people I'd like to send this next song out for. Number one, I want to say happy anniversary, 52nd anniversary, I believe, for Karen and Tim O'Brien, who are friends that I got to know even better this last summer when I played up in La Veta, Colorado, which you've played up there too.
Yeah,
They were the
Mercantile.
best host. We came in a night early and we had dinner with them and drinks with their friends, and they set up just a great gig at La Veta Mercantile, where you're about to play a show.
We have one coming up with the Ariano brothers, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I'll talk to my agent and find out when.
Agent, oh, you are so big time. Emily, if you're watching from La Vida Mercantile,
Hi, Emily.
hope you're with us. What a great place. Karen and Tim, happy anniversary to you guys, and thank you for the great rock star treatment you gave to Rudy B and me. I think I'm going to see you guys at the show in Tubac on February 23rd, that Jimmy Buffett tribute I'm doing. But I also want to send this song out for Tim and Dina, who are watching tonight. Tim and Dina, I got to play this song when they celebrated 50 years in Creede, Colorado.
Nice.
And what also makes the song special is this couple right here, Mike and Jamie Miller. This is their song. They've adopted it. They watch the show from home usually, but they always get off their couch and they dance. I know they look very, very comfortable covered with blankets right now, but something tells me Mike is going to ask Jamie to dance in the middle of this next song. So it goes out for Tim, Dina, Karen and Tim, and Mike and Jamie, and anybody else in this crowd who's madly in love. And the song's called I Want to Love You Like That. I don't know if you have that one. If you want to, how about piano on this one?
One piano coming up.
What I love about Jimmy Stadler, he just says, what instrument do you want? He just rocks them all. What a great musician. What a great songwriter. What a great dude. And what a great hat.
There they go. They're dancing.
Granddad fell in love with my grandma back in 25. He knew right then she was the one. There they are in black and white. And as I wipe the dust off of that frame, I know that they're together once again. I would have loved to live back when the world didn't spin so fast. Things were different way back then. Yeah, love was made to last. It was more than just some store-bought ring. No, those vows they made meant everything. I wanna love you like that, or I don't wanna love you at all. Someday I wanna look back at a picture hanging up on a wall and remember how it all began. When I took your hand and said, I wanna love you like that. One day we stood up before God and everyone we knew. I gave my word, you gave your heart, and we softly said, I do, with a promise to live faithfully for not a day less than eternity. So here we are now, me and you, raising 4 kids of our own. We've done the best that we can do to make this house into a home. And our kids will meet someone someday. And when they think of us, I hope that they will say, I want to love you like that, or I don't want to love you at all. Someday I want to look back at a picture hanging up on a wall and remember how it all began. When I took your hand and said, I want to love you like that, or I don't want to love you at all. Someday I want to look back at a picture hanging up on the wall and remember how it all began. When I took your hand and said, I want to love you like that. I want to love you like that. I want to love you like that.
That's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one, Mark.
thank you very much. Going on for all the Tim and Dina. I hope you were up dancing too. Karen and Tim, I hope you guys do. And Mike and Jamie, we know you were up dancing. Nice to have you guys here. Love is in the air on Mulligan's Island. I like it.
I'm telling you, and the wind is gone.
Yes. Well, Chad, I've got a song coming up for you, but there's also. Have you got another request? Or no?
I don't think so. I'm like,
What Makes Me Me is another.
oh,
fun
okay,
one.
sure. That's a fun jammer.
I'm making a request here from Jimmy. I love this next song. I have to ask Jimmy, as he pours himself a shot of Bacanora, what makes Jimmy Jimmy?
Wow.
Is it just the hat? It's the hair, Cheryl says.
You want to hear a quick
Can we see the hair again?
funny story?
Okay. Oh, that was just such a sexy move by Stadler. Okay, get over yourself.
So we rented a boat in the Florida Keys. My family, my two sons, Bunny and I, and Marilyn went out with us. And I can't believe they even let me rent a boat. And the guy gets on the boat. He goes, "You know how to work this thing?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, for sure." He goes, "Okay, forward, backwards, neutral, more." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I got it." And long story short, I put it. I'm backing out. He's like, "Come on, get out of here!" And there's this big yacht, we're about ready to run into.
Oh no!
He's like, "Put it in first." He's running down the dock. "Put it forward. Put it forward." So I go, bam, and everybody flies back, and I run up on the dock or on another boat or something, and they're like, "Jimmy, take the hat off. Dad, take the hat off." You're like, oh. He's like, "I'm not a captain."
Yeah.
And then my buddies Dave, Tolan, and Craig, they started calling me captain when they heard the story because I was the leader of the band. But then after that, they let me go ahead and take it out on the ocean.
Oh my God.
Oh, my blood pressure. But that's just one of the things that makes me be, because I'm not afraid. I'm on the fringe of the fringe, but what's a man to do? I wear the black socks and sandals sitting by the pool. Well, honey, it's what makes me me. I see the whole wide world in a different kind of way. I've never been the kind that cares what other people say. Honey, it's what makes me me. Well, the people try to change me and they wouldn't let me be. And if that's what you're thinking, you're barking up the wrong tree. There's only one thing that I really know is true. And baby, I'm a little crazy about you. Well, I'm the last one to bend and the first one to rise. Don't always do the things that are healthy and wise. Living at a hotel, playing at a bar, sleeping at the beach in my beat-up old car. Honey, that's what makes me me. That's a true story.
Jimmy Stadler.
There's an AMC gremlin outside my double wide. Ask me real nice, I'll take you for a ride. Well, honey, that's what makes me me. I wear faded blue jeans and a worn out leather vest, a holy flannel shirt, and that's my Sunday best. Honey, that's what makes me me. So people try to change me and they wouldn't let me be. And if that's what you're thinking, oh, you're barking up the wrong tree. There's only one thing that I really know is true, and baby, 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 I'm a little crazy about you. Well, I'm a green chili eating son of a gun. There's no such thing as having too much fun, shaking on the dance floor looking like a fool. But when I leave with you, I'm the only one that's cool. Honey, that's what makes me me. Oh, honey, that's what makes me me. Oh, honey, that's what makes me me. Makes me me.
Cheryl, you have gotten the full birthday treatment tonight. Wow. I'd say Bill broke out all the stops, lining up for Jimmy Stadler to come down, putting his airfare on your credit card. Apparently Jimmy's staying with you tonight.
Right.
Yes, you're making him breakfast tomorrow, Cheryl. This really worked out great.
He knows when you've been sleeping.
Well, I also want to do Red Willow.
Hey, oh, cool.
But maybe after this song.
What'd you do on New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve. This year was the first year in many, many years that I hung out with my family.
You guys had matching pajamas.
We did.
Who got those
We had a really
together?
nice time. We've been living down in Alamos, as you guys know, for the last few years. Christmas Eve, we had a wonderful time. Hacienda de los Santos treated my family to a wonderful Christmas Eve dinner. We got to do the traditional posada. They probably do this in Taos, where
Knocking on the door.
Yep, Joseph and Mary go around on the burro, and they're looking for shelter. And it's a really cool thing.
You probably had a real burro, though.
We did.
Oh,
we had a
that's
real burro, not an AMC Gremlin. And that's probably what you did in Taos. But anyway, it was really cool. And then New Year's Eve, I got together not only with Elsa and the kids, but we went to my wife Adela's, my first wife Adela's home with her family. And it's really special for me that Adela's mother, my first wife, treats Elsa as her daughter. And so we all got together, and it's really cool.
That's the way it should be.
So we all did the countdown together. We got all the kids together, and it was really, really special. So, all right. I'd like to send a song out for Chad. Chad is watching us in California. Hi, Chad.
Hey, Chad.
And Chad's a big music fan, too, and we have never officially met in person, but he joins us here on the shows, and one day soon I'll sing for him in person in California. But in the meantime, he'd like to hear a little bit about how I got down here. That's what makes you you, and this is kind of what makes me me. I just came down for the weekend. I think guitar. We probably should have talked about this before I did the first line.
You came down for the weekend, though.
Yeah, let me repeat that just for added effect. Hold on. Are you set? Capo up too? This is all on the recorded version of the song, by the way. Ready?
All right.
I just came down for the weekend. I was running from the ice and snow, where the tropic sun comes beating down on the shores of Mexico. The sunshine that I was seeking, I found where the warm winds blow. I just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. Now I'm sitting in my salty jeans, got a belly full of rice and beans, drinking beer and singing my song, just an old tourist that stayed too long. I'm warning all you folks tonight, you can have your fun, but don't you miss that flight. 'Cause if you do, then you just might turn out to be acting just like me. Yeah, I still got my round-trip ticket. I keep it just up above my bed. Fold it up to plug a hole in the roof and keep the rain off of my head. I ain't returning no phone calls. I don't answer email. Singing and calling out to the dolphin and the grouper and the yellowtail. Now I'm sitting in my salty jeans, Got a belly full of rice and beans, drinking beer and singing my song. Just an old gringo that stayed too long. Warning all you folks tonight, you can have your fun, but don't you miss that flight. 'Cause if you do, then you just might turn out to be acting just like me. Yeah, I just came down for the weekend. I was running from the ice and snow, where the tropic sun comes beating down on San Carlos, Mexico. The sunshine that I was seeking, found where the warm winds blow. Just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. Tell us all about it, Jimmy Stadler. The sunshine that I was seeking, found where the warm winds blow. Just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. I just came down for the weekend 25 years ago. One more time. Just came down for the weekend. How many? 25 years ago.
Nice.
Yes, that's going to be you if you keep on coming down here like that.
Whew. Well, we went for one ski season 37 years ago to Taos,
Yeah.
where they just got 2 feet of snow.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad it's on that mountain and not right here.
But Jimmy's one of those crazy people. You like this time of year up there because you are a big-time skier, you and Bunny.
Yes, we are. We moved there for the skiing, really, to check it out for one season in 1986. And there we still are. But it worked out great. It was something not really planned. It all worked out.
Well,
New Mexico has been a great place. Taos, that means red willow.
Yeah.
Taos means red willow in the Tiwa language. And Mark requested this song that I wrote with Michael Hearn, who's watching in Texas. It must be pretty warm there. But Taos, New Mexico is a very, very, very special place that treated my family and myself really, really well. And not only it's beautiful and just everything was right. Shake Russell and Mike started the song. They let me get a couple words in or a couple notes.
It's a beautiful song. Love this. One of my favorite songs you do, as a matter of fact.
All right, The Red Willow Way, number 9 on my green CD or on my USB.
This is the first song I heard of yours that really turned me on to music, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I really love this one.
Painter's light, a poet's sky, mystery and magic right before my eyes. Turquoise summers, cold winter snow. Some will stay here, some will go. Some are born here, and some are drawn to these mountains that I call home, on the high road to Taos, along the red willow way. Old trails, new beginnings, I have found along the way, where the four winds winds dance on the mesa. The spirits come out to play on the high road to Taos, along the Red Willow Way. Buffalo dances, kiva lights, barn dance fires, and the sagebrush nights. There's a full moon silver on the rise. Ancient footprints above the timberline on that high road to Taos, along the Red Willow Way. Old trails, new beginnings, I have found along the way, where the four winds dance on the mesa. The spirits come out to play on the high road to Taos, along the Red Willow Way. The high road to Taos, along the Red Willow Way. Old trails, new beginnings, I have found along the way, where the four winds dance on the mesa. The spirits come out to play on the high road to Taos, along the Red Willow Way.
Wow, what a beautiful tune! Love that one.
Shake Russell, Michael Hearn, a little bit of me.
And that's off I believe your first album, right? First or second album?
Nah, it was off the one that went. It sold somewhere under 1 million. No, it's on the "What Makes Me Me" album, actually,
Okay.
and my USB.
Well,
JimmyStadler.com.
Tell us about real quick because you said that very quickly. Tell us where we can get your music.
JimmyStadler.com.
That's it. All right. Well, very good. And also, any upcoming shows coming up that people would want to know about?
Well, when I get back to Taos, I'm playing with the Stone Daddy Band. We're classic rock, just like classic like my hair, at the Alley Cantina. Then I'm playing at Dale with my Spanish little brothers, Chris and Rodney Ariano, on Sunday the 14th, and then back to, I think, Sabroso and beyond. And beyond. I think my homepage is updated, but I got to talk to my agent.
That agent thing. He only says that to impress me.
Didn't you
Come on, Bunny's your agent, isn't
right,
she?
Yes.
Yes.
She's like, don't you play that place.
Well, we got time for just a couple more
Okay,
songs
good,
here.
'cause
So
my hands are getting cold.
they are getting old. So we got a big show coming up in San Carlos tomorrow. If you're in the San Carlos area, 4:00. Doors open 3:00. Loma Del Mar tickets are 300 pesos. If you live in Loma Del Mar, you get a discount, 175.
Whoa.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a BYOB show. Also, very quickly, want to let you know I got my bus trip to Wymus Brewing Company right around the corner from here. 6 houses down from here, there's this really cool little microbrewery without even a sign on it. Wow. We're doing a really cool event there on January 31st. Info's on my website. Also, if you want to go to Alamos with me, we have 4 spots left on the bus for our 3-night trip to Alamos, where I hope to get Jimmy Stadler down one day. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I would love that.
Also want to let you know that we got upcoming shows in Tubac, Arizona, Jimmy Buffett Tribute, February 23rd, Phoenix, February 24th, Sun City West, the 27th, Yuma, February 29th, Rocky Point, March 2nd. I will actually be going from here to Rocky Point this week. Last minute thing, the border just opened up in Lukeville. It's been closed for a while. So I'm going to go there and do kind of a little welcome back thing at Margarita Mermaids on Thursday and Friday of this week. 5:00, both shows. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you're in Phoenix, get down to Rocky Point because it's been a while since they've been open. They're going to be thrilled to see you. They could use the business. And, hey, you'll kind of have the town to yourself because not everybody's back yet. So great time to go. Thursday, Friday, Margarita Mermaids, 5:00. Love to see you. All right. So, Jimmy, do you want to give us another song here? And then I'll close us out with something very profound that goes with that avocado.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
That's right behind you.
Do you see that chart I just brought up?
What is it?
Well, the avocado song.
Oh, well, do you want to give us one before that?
Sure. You wrote a lot of songs that I seriously related to. Saying Goodbye and The Wasted Time, like so many great ones. Folks, if you don't have his recordings, honestly, they are top-notch musicians, top-notch writing, and I really believe this. He's not paying me to say this, but no, really, Mark, listening to that USB and all 14 albums, it's been really wonderful.
Thank you.
Another great one, I thought if I had one kind of serious songs, you had a goodbye song, and I thought of this, and I get a lot of good response on this, but I usually play rowdy music, but I love this song. My niece, Karis, what a cool name, Karis Stadler, she gave me the idea. She wrote a little goodbye letter to me when we were leaving Columbus, Ohio, and this came out of that letter. I'll see you in another sun. This one's called Another Sun. All right.
All right, everybody. Jimmy Stadler. Give it up for him.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Yeah.
This is really cold for down here, isn't it?
This
is the coldest night of the year. That's what I've heard.
I'm wearing long pants.
I've got long underwear. It's funny, though, that Mark, he said, Jimmy, the last time, back in November, he goes, dude, it's going to be a cold day before I play with you again. And here it is.
Just like I predicted.
Here it is. Okay, serious song.
There we go.
Blue Steel.
Everybody get serious.
How about the Blue
Cheryl,
Steel?
stop laughing.
Jamie? Okay, here. This is about saying goodbye with hopes of seeing this other person again. It's the last day of my short stay. I'm sorry I have to go down that road. I love you. I'll think of you in the rain and the snow, but I'll see you in another sun, a universe of innocence and fun. I know the day will come before my race is run. I'll see you in another sun. Hang on to the earth as you go through life, making the best of each day. Every sunset, every sunrise is the promise that won't pass away. But I'll see you in another sun, a whole new world where everything is young. I know the day will come before my race is run. I'll see you in another sun. Now what do we get from another day? A memory and the feeling of something great, something great. I'll see you in another sun, a universe of innocence and fun. I know the day will come before our race is run. I'll see you in another sun. I'll see you in another sun.
Wow. Beautiful song. Never heard that one, Jimmy. Never heard that one.
Thank you. It's different.
Yeah, very nice. Very
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you.
So it's going to be really weird to follow up that song with this next song that goes with that avocado. That's what we call variety.
That's what we call variety.
That's right. Want to thank everybody for joining us. I want to thank you for your support on the show with the tip link and all. Thanks for sharing it with your friends. Thank you guys for tuning in before the football game tonight. I hope if you're going to switch over after this song and watch that you enjoy it. Next week, don't forget on Monday night at our regular time of 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Pint and a Half will be joining me. I can't wait for that. In the meantime, I'll be heading up the coast to Rocky Point Thursday and Friday. But before that, we're playing tomorrow in San Carlos.
That's right.
I can't wait.
Oh, my gosh.
So, all right.
It'll be fun.
So, Jimmy, you got that thing right behind you. Now, that was a gift sent to me by a couple that's watching the show tonight. They're watching us from Indiana. Mark and Debbie, wonderful people.
Mark and Debbie? I know Mark and Debbie also.
Do you? Well, these folks sent me that gift, and they would like to hear this next song that goes with that gift right there. Is everybody ready to get mushy? Yeah? All right.
Sing along.
We all hope that Cheryl had a wonderful birthday. Give it up for
Happy
Cheryl on her
birthday,
birthday.
Cheryl.
And thanks for handling all the comments and requests tonight.
Yeah,
Ready,
really.
Jimmy?
Yes.
Let's make some guacamole. What do you think?
Yee-hoo! I think organ.
Yeah, organ. Give us some organ. There we go. There we go. Mark and Debbie, I'm warning you, this could be a very bizarre version of this song. Please don't tune out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, the final vote count is in. The hat has won. Jimmy is keeping the hat. And he's keeping the hair. On a side note, people have voted that I shave my head.
Oh, my God. Let's do it right now.
I met her at the Mercado. She was buying avocados. And man, she really turned me on. She reached for my pepper, and I grabbed her tomato. I knew it wouldn't take very long. She walked up to La Mesa. She picked up some cerveza. So I picked up some onions and limon. And the way she looked at me, man, I could clearly see that it wouldn't take very long. Guacamole!
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 We'd be making guacamole all night long. Come on, birthday girl. Guacamole. Get up here. Guacamole.
Guacamole!
We'd be making guacamole all night long. Hear a little accordion over there. Organ or whatever the hell that is. Cheryl, get up here and join us. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Stadler is having no fun on tonight's show. Keep it going, Jimmy. How about Jimmy Stadler, everybody? She walked up to the line. I fell in right behind. And man, she sure looked good to me. She reached for her money. I said, wait a minute, honey. I believe this one is on me. We got in my pickup. We started to back up. We headed on down the road. We went into her casa. We ate tortillas de masa. And we made guacamole all night long. Guacamole.
Guacamole!
Guacamole.
Guacamole!
We were making guacamole all night long. Guacamole.
Guacamole!
Guacamole.
Guacamole!
We'd be making guacamole all night long. One last keyboard solo. Guacamole!
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 Haciendo guacamole toda la noche. Guacamole!
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 We'd be making guacamole all night long. One more time. Guacamole!
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 We'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole!
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 We were making guacamole all night long. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Stadler!
Mark Mulligan!
And our birthday girl, Cheryl. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the football game. We'll see you next week, next year.
2024.
Next week, right here with Pint and a Half. What a fun time. Thanks for joining us, everybody. God bless you.
Let's make our way down to Mexico, where we can meet the friends we know. White sand, warm sun, and H2O. It's time for us to get back to laid back. Try a different beer from our favorite six-pack. This crazy world says, come on, let's go. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island, giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, it's a Mexican hideaway. The life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. It's the right place and the right time to be south of the border again. This is the day we get to listen in. We don't sing no blues anymore. We kick off our shoes at our front door, full of wide-eyed wonder as the waves roll in. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island, giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island.